Well, don't lack for firewood, at least.
Admit it, I nearly had you.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
You've been saying that for years, but you've precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
Let's head back. Come on. Captain de Andre and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Well, Chevalier decided not to tell you.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
We are. But this is business. It doesn't concern you, Shay. Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself. Fortune's favor.
Hurry. We best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Où sont ces crétins? Espèce de... Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph. Couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated! I will teach you some manners, boy. How dare you show me such disrespect? How dare you show me such disrespect?
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You treat your wounded. Take these. You'll need them. Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy be ready for us. Remember your training. Ready to teach him a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates now, you filth
bad.
rats? Talk before I bash out your brains! We will find them.
Keep an
and
eye
let
out,
them
lads!
bury
The
what's
pals are
left
still
of
out
you.
there somewhere!
There he goes again.
I work better alone. Now, where to start?
Thank you. Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
Down or out?
You won't lose those values. You think you can escape us? There! There! Get him! Get off blind side!
I was saving those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful. Maybe you were not completely useless, Shay.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of mud. You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
You heard, Chevalier? This vessel is yours, Shay. Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They should prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me you are the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel. Even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own With a lick of paint and a few new talents, she'll look as fine as anything on the seven seas.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Indeed, mate.
Oh, come now.
She's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay.
Morgan was an old goddess. Queen of war and darkness. Carved from the souls of fallen warriors. Perfect indeed.
A ship! Without Shen, they will sink her!
Let's put the Morrigan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men!
Fire! Damn it! Straight to the deep! Loaded, Captain! Stop them, boys! Stations! Now! Fire! Fire! They're tearing her to pieces! Do something! Awaiting orders, sir! Fire! He's breaking up! My ship! It seems this vessel is battle-ready after all. I will return to what is left of the Geppo. It's a long way home. We have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads. Chevalier is pleased with us.
Now you're ready to sail for the Horn. We're rolling go. Our boots and our clothes are all in the erotic and randy.
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit. Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit. We repeat, please remain calm. Do not panic.
Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check.
This is not a test.
You were just an animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You worked for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell? Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you get lost. Now let's get out of here.
This is not a drill. Please
Follow me. Double time.
nearest exit. We repeat,
This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
panic. Please proceed to the nearest exit. This is not a test. We repeat, this is not a test.
Hey, numbskull, don't wander off!
Come on, everyone. Just like we practiced in our safety drills. Everything is gonna be okay, guys. Stay positive. What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, upgrade our security. Mr. Otto Berg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but You're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement. Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie? The elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess it'll have to do for now.
Agent DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to... server room on this floor.
Do you see us flashing? Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot. Good job. This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Okay, so I'm not sure you're supposed to see that. You should just get back to your Animus. With the servers back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky. Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Now that you have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery. I know you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
It has been a long time.
Achilles.
Adewale, how go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Who's our visitor?
That's Adewale, who's a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
I see.
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Tell me what happened, friend.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up practical matters at a time like this. But did Macandal's man complete his task before the...
Making others wait for
I
you,
cannot
as
know.
usual?
Vendredi has not been found. He was a strong Maroon, one of Macandal's best students.
Such a shame. So we cannot know if he found the site.
Indeed. But if there was a temple under the waves, I doubt it is still standing.
And the artifacts that showed the way?
Stolen. The Templars broke in during the chaos. They seized the manuscript and precursor box. I gave chase on the sea, but lost their trail when they reached New York.
We must consider what to do next.
Adewale looked worried earlier.
I heard that Liam's waiting for you. Seen him yet?
I hear Mistress Hope was looking for you.
You are late.
Oh, what did I miss?
Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on. Shoot these targets. You can take your time. Not too much more work after this.
Reload.
Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up. Time's running out. Well done, Shay. Keep it up. You're doing all right, Shay. But don't let the others vex you. They mean well, but they'll never show it.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. And don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true, at least. What will we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being noticed? Top form, Shay. Nicely done. I am surprised. Attack from around a corner, and your target will never know what hit him. You certainly know how to handle yourself. Attack from around a corner, and your target will never know what hit him. Nicely done. I am surprised. You did better than I expected. Have your skills actually grown, Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you. It is time for the hunt. Use all your senses together to find prey. Killing should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us. Good. Now to... nature. With these, you can keep your pistols close. Achilles has one more thing to show you.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Enter. My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost?
The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
Where to?
Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we know most of these when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail.
We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
Sir Achilles tasked you with this mission?
No. Task me to task you. We need to find what was stolen from Mackendal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box and manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. And you'll do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite and only son.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean.
We're outward bound from the Arctic route, rolling home to Low Maui. And now we sail with a favoring gale towards our island home. A mainmast sprung, a whaling done, and we ain't got far to roam.
'Twas a cold and dreary morning in December. And all of me money it was spent.
As we were fishing off Haysborough Line, shooting and hauling and trolling, oh, not in that windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all pull together. When up jumped a herring, the queen of the sea, says now, old skipper, you cannot catch me in the windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all pull together. We sighted a thrasher, slashing his tail. Time now, old skipper, to hoist up straight for land.
Trim the yards off the wind.
The break up. Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France.
Ah, the cabbage farmer has returned. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, Shay. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about the suspect. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So, Liam, what can you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
Can't be far now, Captain.
There, Captain. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Now, let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Pretty sight. I say this is a good day to lighten King George's pockets.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. And all spoils.
We can board and loot her before the crew knows what hit them.
Now's the time. Let's board her.
Reefing on, Toms!
Show them what's for, Captain.
Come on, men. Spoils are ours. For the more again.
And the sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master stationed nearby. We can spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Francois McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Maroons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. A shame, though. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
But Haiti's a French colony now.
Aye, it is.
And here, the assassins are helping King Louis. But in Haiti, the French own the slaves who are set free by the assassins.
Small fishing village.
Is this the place? I see nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Aye. Per se and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough. The French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle.
What do you be needing today, then? my thanks for your trust, Captain.
J'ai rejoint l'armée, c'était pour la seule.
Cette vie de pionnier est rude, mais je l'aime. Les gens sont beaucoup plus honnêtes qu'au pays.
Please accept my most sincere thanks, sir.
Indeed. Le chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Haul in the stunsails!
Reef the main!
For sail! All sail!
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay.
Enemy ships!
They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
These cowards must pay!
And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? We sink every last one of them.
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened. loose and catch the wind! That's the last of them.
Then let us go on. Not too far from Antiposti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope the chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Ave Caesar. Salt air, open skies. A man out on the ocean is as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
Well, what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
The Templars stick to this continent like tar. I won't feel liberated until we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men, instead of skulking around. That's the last of them.
Then let us go on.
We're not too far from Antiposti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
There it is. Antiposti. The chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
Getting close, Shay.
Dock
the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Antiposti Island.
Go on ahead, Shay. We will meet you at the fort.
Captain's gone for a cold dip!
Fortune's favor. Yeah.
Oh, by Beelzebub's balls! What happened to that wall? It looks like someone took a cannon to it.
I never thought I'd say this to a complete stranger, but I owe you my life.
Fixing it'll take ages. Wonder why there are so many Royal Navy ships about.
I suppose because there are French ships in challenge. The English by far. Murphy was with me. Bugger must have slinked off to a pub again. Die! Got him sighted! He could be playing the mouse here. Wind has changed.
good day's hunting.
So,
I'll go to the third train.
take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken it.
Where's the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
Saint Domingue. At the helm.
So what's our next heading?
Wherever this Lawrence Washington docks is ours.
Liam, you're finally getting into the spirit of things.
He's a Templar and a politician. What's there to like?
Good. Hoist anchor. Where does Chevalier get off ordering us around like that? We're assassins, same as him.
He's more experienced and he knows these waters better, Shay. That makes him in charge in these parts.
Well, he commands me around back at the homestead too. Is he a truffle pig to know land better than me?
Show some respect, Shay.
He ought to respect me, Liam. I stick my neck out as much as any of us.
Yeah, twice as often, it seems. That's just the thing. Chevalier hangs back and thinks before making a decision. His experience has earned him that right.
I wonder how much more experience I'll need before I can decide when to wake up or take action. I swear, Liam, sometimes I feel I was more grown up when we were children. We slept rough and scrounged for meat, but at least we decided where and when.
Oh, Billy Riley had a pretty daughter. Oh, Billy Riley, screw her up and away we go, boys. Oh, Billy Riley, safe and sound and home again. Let the waters roar, Jack, safe and sound and home again.
Loose made sails!
It's coming against us!
Short sail! Get off the squall! Pulse!
As we were
Douse all but mates!
Shooting all up, holding and trolling.
Welcome. Do come in. Ah, well, good day.
The Templars desire to understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. We do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington. Businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Ah, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find Washington. And when you do, learn all you can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan.
What will you be needing today, then? Later, then.
Captain has the wheel.
Unfurled, mates! Let's move!
Well, if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right to him.
I make my own luck, Liam. And Washington is running out of his. There. Aye. There she is!
Careful!
All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colony certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts. We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
A blockade, Captain!
This won't do. Shay, you must follow that ship on land.
I'll do that. Bring the Morrigan around another way.
Aye, Captain. Track that package and find Washington.
Hold them in! Get off the wind! Sub-blockade.
And remember what I said, Shay. Washington must die.
Aye. Yeah.
Look! You're going nowhere!
You transferred here from Boston.
You then.
What can I do for you?
do your duty, so that God doesn't smite us like he did those poor bastards. Damnation! 30 years! Stand still.
Get back here, you deaf turd! You there!
What's this? Rifle.
You there! Stay! Where you are.
How can that be? It makes no sound. Thanks for the present, Master Washington. This is a strange surprise. Not quite what I was expecting. Now I must find Washington and interrogate him.
Splendid party, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. Master Washington has done. He has been looking rather pale,
You need to get caught in the middle of...
How goes your sugar plantation?
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
Are you sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I am fine, George. Be a good host for my sake. Go to the wine cellar and get something special for our guests.
I will. Gentlemen?
My brother is a bright spot in a troubled land. If I may make one request before I depart this life, please leave him in peace. He should have nothing to do with the troubles of the Templar cause.
We all respect that sentiment, sir.
You have my thanks, gentlemen. Master Smith, are you ready to leave on your voyage?
Aye, sir. I shall return with answers.
Master Wardrop, are you likewise engaged with the manuscript?
Yes, sir. We will soon know its meaning.
Then I bid you take your leave.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
You are too late, assassin.
It's never too late to ruin Templar plans, Master Washington.
But my plans are already in motion. Even leading you here has given my allies time to escape. Thank you for making my end a quick one.
And thank you for revealing your master plan, you scheming snake.
You!
We told you to stop! You Hulk boy! We told you to stop!
God damn it. Better hurry. Liam, I hope you brought the ship around. Is that a shit mortar? That's not sporting!
Square, sir!
Careful, Shay. These waters are full of enemies.
Unfurled, mate! Fire! Haul in the stunsails! Stunts out! In on top! Loose all and trim sharp to the wind! Fire!
On your mark!
Fire! Lawrence Washington is dead.
You look disappointed.
The sickly way that man looked. He would have been dead in a month anyway. 2 other Templars got away. They're looking into the manuscript and box.
Did they have the artifacts?
I don't know. Perhaps. can't be sure.
Then you did what was right by the Brotherhood. We'll find the object later. Cheer up, Shane. It's a rare day we could sow such chaos among the Templars.
Perhaps. But to hear Washington speak, it didn't sound like they'd be too put out by the loss.
Well, that's what he'd want you to think.
The memory appears to be fragmented. How much time has passed?
A few months, I think. That virus is cutting off our access to complete memories. They're readable, but messy.
The 7 Years' War will soon break out in the colonies. Focus on assassin interference.
We'll do our best. Won't we, numbskull?
Loose all! Let's move!
It's so grim about the homestead now that Miss Abigail and little Connor have passed.
Aye. I've seen Achilles crying.
Why shouldn't he?
It's just that he doesn't look sad. He looks furious. It's unsettling.
He's struggling with the loss. We all are.
I know, but it's been fun. And we've done little but search for this blasted manuscript and work.
The chasseur has a lead on the boss. We need him and Chevalier in St. John's.
Chevalier too? No hope of cheering me up, then. When Achilles said whoever had the artifact could access sites of great power, what did he mean?
I'm not sure I understand it myself, Shay. I had a long talk with Adewale about that. He believes the box can be activated to, well, project words or images.
Like a magic lantern?
What do you mean?
You know the magic lantern shows Father Connolly put on in the church basement? The box had a candle in it, I think. He put these little glass plates in front. Then we'd see the images projected on the wall like cathedrals in Rome. Bright and near as big as life.
Ah, yeah. I suppose it is. Except that it interprets the strange language of the manuscript, too. If the plate were of a banner in Latin, we'd see it in English.
How is that possible?
Who knows? I fear we might never truly understand how any of the pieces of Eden work.
Where in the world has the most beautiful girls?
I suppose it depends on your vision of beauty. A damsel from Corfu and one from Oslo are as different as chalk and cheese, but both could be lovely.
You see, opinions like that give a man a reputation for wisdom.
Thank you.
I would have just said Havana. The girls there have lusty buttocks and bosoms and feel no shame in putting them on display. But that's no slight against our lasses from home.
I suppose.
I think Galway has the nicest ones. Fair and modest. Always willing to spot you a penny for an ale.
You don't say.
Then there's the maids I met in Lisbon. Destined for the convent they were. Dark-eyed and kindly disposition. If only I'd spoke Portuguese. Not that we spent much of our nights talking.
We're almost there, Captain. Le Chasseur will be expecting us.
And Chevalier.
It's a small price to pay for a lead in the precursor box.
Reef the topsails and gallants!
trop tranquille par ici. Pas de criminels, pas de britanniques.
Tu es fou. On a la belle vie. Profites-en.
A good day's hunting.
La mort est récente. Alors priez forcément les partages.
Tu penses pouvoir nous échapper? Who let old sod's catch fat out of play? Way
She's like a river that never runs dry. She's like the sunshine on the leash. Tis out in the garden.
Lawrence Washington himself.
Climbed on yonder hill above to give a rose unto her love. She gave him one, she gave him three. She gave her heart for company, and as they sat down on yonder hill, his heart grew hard, so harder still. He has two hearts instead of one. She says, young man, now what have you done? 'Twas out of those roses she made a bed, a stony pillow for her head. She laid her down, no word she spoke, for this poor maiden's heart broke. How foolish, foolish you must be to think I love no one but thee. This world's not made for one alone. I take delight in we be three poor mariners, newly come from the sea. We spent our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance the round, the round, the round? Shall we go dance the round, the round, the round? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, ground, ground. We care not for these martial men that do our states disdain, but we care for those merchantmen who do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance the round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, ground, ground. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, ground, ground. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground.
Come all ye jolly mariners that love to take a dram, I'll tell ye of a robber that o'er the seas did come. He wrote a letter to his king the 11th of July to see if he'd accept him for his jolly company. Oh now, says the king, such things they cannot be. They tell me you're a robber on the sea. Oh, they sailed up and they sailed down, so stately, blithe and free, till they spied the king's high reindeer like a leviathan on the sea. Why lie ye here, ye tinker, ye silly cowardly thief? Why lie ye here, ye tinker, and hold our king in grief? They fought from 1 in the morning till it was 6 at night, until the king's high reindeer was forced to take her flight. Go home, ye tinkers, tell ye your king for thee. Though he reign king upon dry land, I will reign upon the sea.
She's like a swallow that flies so high. She's like a river that never runs dry. She's like the sunshine on the lee shore. She loves her love and loves her more. 'Tis out in the garden this fair maid did go, a-picking the lovely primrose. The more she plucked, the more she pulled, until she got her apron full. She climbed on yonder hill above to give a rose unto her love. She gave him 1, she gave him 3. She gave her heart for company. And as they sat down on yonder hill, his heart grew hard, so harder still. instead of one. She says, young man, now what have you done? 'Twas out of those roses she made a bed, a stony pillow for her head. She laid her down, no word she spoke, for this poor maiden's heart was broke. How foolish, foolish you must be, to think I love no one but thee. This world's not made for one alone. I take delight in we be three poor mariners, newly come from the sea. We spent our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance the round, the round, the round? Shall we go dance the round, the round, the round? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, ground, ground. We care not for these martial men that do our states disdain, but
Good luck getting one inside of that shop.
those merchantmen who do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance the round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, ground, ground. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground.
Come all you wild young people and listen to my song, which I'll unfold concerning gold that guides so many wrong. Young Emma was a servant maid and loved a sailor bold. He plowed the main, much gold to gain for his love,
Satisfied
as we've
with
been
that?
told. He plowed the main for 7 years and then
What's
he
the pressure
returned
on?
home. As soon as he set his foot on shore, unto his love did go. He went unto young Emma's house, his gold for all to
Pretty
show.
close with that one.
That he had gained upon the main, all in the lowlands low. My father keeps a public house down by the side of the sea. You go there and stay the night, and there you wait for me. I'll meet you in the morning. Don't let my parents know that your name it is young Edwin that plowed the lowlands low. Young Edwin, he sat drinking till time to go to bed. He little thought a sword that night would part his body and head. And Edwin, he got into bed and scarcely was asleep when Emma's cruel parents soft into his room did creep. They stabbed him, dragged him out of bed, and to the sea did go. They sent his body floating down to the lowlands low. As Emma, she sat sleeping, she had a dreadful dream. She dreamed she saw young Edwin's blood flowing like a stream. Oh, Father, where's the stranger come here last night to stay? Oh, he is dead, no tales can tell, her father he did say.
like a draw.
Then, Father, cruel Father, you die of public show for the murdering of my Edwin that plowed the lowlands low. Whoa, wouldn't it be in love with Bonnie Maggie Lauder? A piper met had gone to fight. Speared was they caught him. Very scornfully she answered him. Begone, you howling shaker. Jog on your gate, you bladder-skate. My name is Maggie Lauder. Maggie Cohey, and buy my bags. I'm fidgeting fain to see thee. Sit down by me, my bonny bird. Intro the one to steer thee. But I'm a piper timid trade. My name is Rather Anter. The lassies laugh as they were daft when I blow up my chanter. Piper come, Maggie, ye your bags, or is your drone in order? If ye be rab, hardier, live ye upon the border. The lassies up, it's far and near. Rather Anter, I'll shake my fit with recht goodwill if you'll blow up your chanter. Then 'tis Bagsy flew a speed, devil the drone he twisted, Mag up and walloped o'er the green, for crawly could she frisk it. We'll done for he, play on, quoth she, we'll bob for Rather Ranter. 'Tis worth my while to play indeed, when I is sick a dancer. Well, have you played your part, for Mag? Your cheeks are like the crimson. There's none in Scotland plays so well since we lost Abby Simpson. I've lived in life, not been in life, these 10 years and a quarter. If ye should come to Ulster Fair, spear ye for Maggie Lauder. Come all ye jolly mariners that love to take a dram, I'll tell ye of a robber that o'er the seas did come. He wrote a letter to his king the 11th of July to see if he'd accept him for his jolly company. Oh now, says the king, such things they cannot be. They tell me you're a robber on the sea. Oh, they sailed up and they sailed down, so stately, blithe and free, till they spied the king's high reindeer like a leviathan on the sea. Why lie ye here, ye tinker, ye silly cowardly thief? Why lie ye here, ye tinker, and hold our king in grief? They fought from 1 in the morning till it was 6 at night, until the king's high reindeer was forced to take her flight. Go home, ye tinkers, tell ye your king for me. Though he reign king upon dry land, I will reign upon the sea. Come all you wild young people and listen to my song, which I'll unfold concerning gold that guides so many wrong. Young Emma was a servant maid and loved a sailor bold. He plowed the main, much gold to gain for his love, as we've been told. He plowed the main for 7 years and then he returned home. As soon as he set his foot on shore, unto his love did go. He went unto young Emma's house, his gold for all to show, that he had gained upon the main, all in the lowlands low. My father keeps a public house down by the side of the sea. You go there and stay the night, and there you wait for me. I'll meet you in the morning, don't let my parents know that your name it is young Edwin, that plowed the lowlands low. Young Edwin, he sat drinking till time to go to bed. He He little thought a sword that night would part his body and head. And dead when he got into bed, and scarcely was asleep, when Emma's cruel parents off into his room did creep. They stabbed him, dragged him out of bed, and to the sea did go. They sent his body floating down to the lowlands low. As Emma, she sat sleeping, she had a dreadful dream. She dreamed she saw young Edwin's blood flowing like the stream. Oh, Father, where's the stranger come here last night to stay? Oh, he is dead, no tales can tell, her father he did say. Then, Father, cruel Father, you die a public show for the murdering of my Edwin that plowed the lowlands low.
Gorgeous shot. Don't see many of those.
She's like a swallow that flies so high. She's like a river that never runs dry. She's like the sunshine on the lee shore. She loves her love and loves no more. 'Tis out in the garden this fair maid did go.
My dear,
a-picking the love.
Nous sommes loin de toute civilisation, entourés de... Hé, là-bas! Restez pas plantés là, comme si vous attendiez votre tour de pisser.
Chevalier, what happened to your vessel?
I got myself into a bit of a scrape. Sent 3 ships in all land to their watery grave. The Gerfaut nearly followed them down.
Just your fate has been better, Le Chasseur.
Indeed. My sources inform me that Samuel Smith has searched far and wide, looking for answers on how to make that strange box work. He just returned from Europe.
Where's he now?
Refitting his schooner. If you hurry, you can catch him there. Oh, remember those blueprints? Well, I had an engineer build that marvelous weapon for your ship. Master Buckle's gun fires more shots than an artillery brigade, and twice as fast.
Many thanks.
Anything for my wounded friends.
Loose and trim. Captain?
I will join you on this voyage.
Then shall we, gentlemen?
You are in a jovial mood, Shay?
Why shouldn't I be? I have a new weapon, and will soon have a chance to use it. Besides, Templars are usually well guarded, and I'm sure that Smith fellow is no exception.
They also took the liberty of ordering some fruit. Morgan now has a ram.
I have heard the ship's technology never witnessed its operation.
What about Smith? Close by.
Aye, he sails these very waters, and he may have the precursor bodies.
Let's find him.
He's off the wind!
Mainmast! Bring it up!
There it is.
There he is!
Most fortunate timing! Lady Luck never ceases to smile on you.
He's seen us! Give chase!
But hold your fire! We must not damage the box or risk losing it to the sea. Can this bucket go any faster?
At least my ship is still seaworthy, Chevalier.
Destroy the box! Your state is the Templar's treasure. What he's doing in these waters is beyond me.
Maybe he came here to beat someone. Or ran into your pirates. He's refitting his ship. Something must have happened.
If one of my allies attacked him, I would have known about it.
Well, he's back from a long voyage. Now's our chance to get him.
Smith controls most of the Templars' wealth, doesn't he? With him out of the way...
Washington entrusted the precursor box to him. He probably still has it.
Shay's right. Box comes first.
So we can't sink him. We'll have to board his ship, or force him to beach.
Look, Captain. He's cutting through the ice.
It seems you're not the only one equipped with such a ram, Shay.
Let us hope ours fares just as well.
It worked. The way is clear.
Now, once more, your fortune holds. But do not waste time congratulating yourself. Smith is giving away.
It's an ambush!
Envoyez ces diables en enfer! Smith must not escape!
Brace yourself!
Give me some speed!
I don't see Smith's ship!
Let's get rid of these distractions first. We'll find him. I'm glad to disappoint him. And he's still within reach.
Take them all in! Furl! Furl!
Close down! Catch someone!
What wickedness is this? Another Templar tactic. They can cover whole stretches of ocean with their flames.
Careful, Shay. We could be burnt to cinders.
It's nothing more than a last desperate throw of the dice. He knows we have him.
Wind's getting vicious.
I'll just close my eyes and dream of warm Nassau.
Now we know where he was headed. The bastard has an encampment here.
Follow him on land. Do not even think of firing the ship's weapons near that precious box.
I'll take care of this.
Anchor!
You will regret this! This cannot be. No! Do you even know what that is?
An ancient artifact. Treasure from those who came before.
Yes. It matters not. Some of the greatest scientific minds of all Europe could not make it work.
Now all I need is the manuscript, and all shall be revealed. Stop, you!
Say hello to the Prince of Jack.
I've got the precursor box. It's dead.
Well done, Shay.
Where's Chevalier?
Returning to Lugerfo. We'll have to celebrate without him, I'm afraid.
I don't much feel like celebrating, Liam. I know we have to get these artifacts back, but... what cost?
As I walked down on Broadway one evening in July, I met a maid who asked me trade in a sailor John, said I, and it's away you Sandy, my dear Andy. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka? To Tiffany's I took her, I did not mind expense. I bought her 2 gold earrings, and they cost me 15 cents. And it's away to Sandy, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka? Says she, you lined you sailor, now see me home you may. But when we reached her cottage door, she unto me did say, and it's the way you send it, my dear. And oh, to your girl,
This sail, without all
my
she'll take.
husband, he's a Yankee, with his hair cut short behind. He wears a pair of long sea boots.
Blues up! Taser sticks! Loose mate sails! Ease off the wind! All it all sails! Loose and catch the wind! Or sail! All sail!
Loose sail, without all she'll take.
Trim the yards off the wind!
Albany, sir. Just visiting. My sister lives here. Halt! Let's have a word. You're hired! You! Get the hour rings for your death! That was a grenade! Ready to take him down? A clear shot! You'll fly. I see him. Good line on him. He has to get tired eventually. Ready to open fire! Together, my brothers and sisters! Everything he's missing us will surprise us soon enough. Keep running! Corner him! He can't Tu veux mon portrait? C'est ça. Cheval, mon garçon. Garde d'ailleurs.
the morning dew and blow, boys, blow. Blow, blow your winds in the morning, blow your winds high-ho. Oh, blow away the morning dew and blow, boys, blow. Blow your winds in the morning, blow your winds high-ho. Clear away the morning dew and blow, boys, blow. Clear away the morning dew and blow, boys, blow.
Good luck getting one inside of that shot.
I don't like to lose. This may end in a stalemate. Well, I'll win it back next time. Not what I was expecting. That should do.
Go! wind, hi-ho! Oh, blow away the morning dew and blow, boys, blow. Oh, blow your winds in the morning, blow your winds, hi-ho! Clear away the morning dew and blow, boys, blow. Clear away the morning dew and blow, boys, blow.
Well played.
Over the hills and o'er the plains, to Flanders, Portugal, and Spain, we got commands and we'll obey. Over the hills and far away. Over the hills and o'er the plains, to Flanders, Portugal, and Spain, we got commands and we'll obey. Over the hills and far away. Hey! Over the hills and o'er the plains, to Flanders, Portugal, and Spain, we got commands and we'll obey. Over the hills and far away. Over the hills and o'er the plains, to Flanders, Portugal, and Spain, we got commands and we'll obey. Over the hills and far away.
Puts the pressure on. I don't like to lose.
many of those.
like a draw. I'll win it back next time.
Put it close with that one.
puts the pressure on.
Don't think you'll beat that. Satisfied with that?
That should do.
That'll do. satisfied with that.
Don't worry. I won't spend it all in one place.
Blow your winds in the morning, blow your winds hi-ho. Clear away the morning dew and blow, boys, blow.
Don't think that can be beat.
Blow your winds in the morning, blow your winds hi-ho. Clear away the morning dew and blow, boys, blow.
Good luck getting one inside of that shop.
Blow your winds in the morning, blow your winds hi-ho. Oh, blow away the morning dew and blow, boys, blow. Blow your winds in the morning, blow your winds hi-ho. Clear away the morning dew and blow, boys, blow. Clear away the morning dew and blow, boys, blow.
Pretty close with that one. satisfied with that. Close with that one.